Southern Tier Brewing Company out of Lakewood, New York is a leader in flavored beers, including its seasonal favorite, Pumking. To build off its success, the company just released a cold-pressed coffee Pumking. But is this version worth checking out? Find out now on Two Dudes Reviews.
What up, guys? Yeah, today we have Southern Tier Cold Pressed Coffee Pumking. It's their Imperial Pumpkin Ale, mixed with cold pressed coffee. I don't know. I saw it at the store, looked interesting, figured I'd give it a whirl. And so while I pop it open, I don't know if you guys have tried any other Southern Tiers before, but for me, at least lately, if I want any kind of beer that has like flavoring in it, like pumpkin or chocolate, whatever, Southern Tier is on point with that. You know, they're out of New York, but I haven't had any kind of flavored beer from them that's not fan-freaking-tastic. But I'll get this pouring, and if you guys want to, I'll put up the little Instagram logo thing. Follow me on there, see what's coming down the pipe ahead of time, all that good stuff. Anyways, beer's poured. Let us get into the review with the smell. A little bit of pumpkin, not as heavy as I was thinking. It's almost a secondary note there. Actually, okay, now that I'm getting a little more to it. It is kind of a cinnamon, almost pumpkin, kind of like when you walk into the grocery store and they have those pine cones that are soaked in cinnamon or whatever. Got a little bit of that, cinnamon thing going on. Okay, apparently my battery's whatever. When did that happen? Anyway, so we're gonna have to fly through this review a little bit. So no rants for this beer. I don't know, it does. It smells like a pumpkin pie, but it doesn't smell artificially sweet. So I like it. I'm gonna go for it. I'll recommend it for the smell. Alright, let's get into the taste. Yeah, you get some of the pumpkin. And I think, you do get a little bit of the cold coffee on the back end of the mouth or whatever. Jeez, okay, battery's going quick. I recorded 2 other videos, so you guys will see those later. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of the whatever the cold pressed coffee is with this. I've had the regular Pumking before. I think that one's much better. I think it almost tastes like you had your regular pumpkin beer, and then you had like day-old coffee that's been sitting out, in the percolator or whatever. You forgot that you had it from the day before, and you just kind of poured it in. For me, it's not exactly working. The taste on my tongue, I'm not really digging. The pumpkin itself is fine, but there's like a chalky thing going on. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it. I feel like it's 2 combinations that aren't exactly meshing, so I'm not going to recommend it on taste. Come on, Southern Tier. Alright, next category is value for price, and the thing is, Southern Tier beers are pricey, even for a micro beer. I think this one alone was like $6 just for one, and that's not unusual for a Southern Tier. A lot of their flavored beers are much more expensive than your average micro beer, and so when it doesn't really work, it sucks. Most of the other ones I've had work fantastically. This one, not so much. So value for price, I'm not going to go for it with that. Alright, next category is distinction. How distinct is it? And I mean, yeah, it's distinct. It's an interesting concept. You're almost going for that pumpkin spice latte Starbucks deal, but it didn't quite. I feel like, I should have left it in the batch a little longer. Should have tried a few more variations before you really nailed it. Maybe next year it'll be better. But for right now, I'm not really digging it. It's distinct, but not in a great way, so I'm not going to recommend that. Next category is drinkability. yeah, the two flavors just they're not working for me. So sorry guys, yeah, blowing through this one. Yeah, it's just not working for me with the flat cold coffee thing. It's just day old coffee and flat beer, and it doesn't make for very drinkable beer for me. So I'm gonna not recommend it for that either. All right, last category is would I buy it again? And straight up, no, I'm not the cold pressed coffee pumpkin. I've had the regular pumpkin. Go for that. I think I actually reviewed it last year, then I forgot to post it. But the regular pumpkin is great. This one, not so much. So yeah, not gonna recommend on that. But that is the really quick review. My battery is about to die, so I'm going to charge it before I do the next beer. But yeah, if you've had it before, let me know in the comments. If you'd like to subscribe, that'd be great. All the other reviews will be much longer and in-depth with this. We just had to kind of fly through it. But the beer's not that worth wild anyway, so check out other beers anyways. But and for now, for myself, for Southern Tier Brewing Company's cold pressed coffee, Pumking Imperial Pumpkin Ale, take it easy.